Hello, in this video, we're going to show you a little bit about what a live stream broadcast from a Google Calendar event using Meet is like, and what the difference is between a regular Google Meet and a live stream. So at North Clackamas, we have what is called an enterprise Google account, which is a paid subscription. We get up to 250 active participants in a standard Google Meet. So for example, I have a Google Meet here, and I'm going to just go ahead and go into my calendar event. And I have not added this feature because the default doesn't have that in there. I'm going to go ahead and add the Meet. And this is nothing different than that you've done before. And if I wanted to, I could copy the link and I could send it out to my staff. Know that when you copy the link, I'm going to just copy that right there. I'm just going to erase this down here. When I paste that information, it's a lot of information, and what you're looking for is this right here. That is the Google Meet. You would copy that, you would share it out to your staff or other North Clackamas folks, and they would be able to access it. Note up here that you can have up to 250 active participants. So the owner of this event, which is me, I could add specific people at North Clackamas if I wanted to. Decide what I want them to be able to do or see. I might want to make this a private event, so that means if somebody went to my calendar, they would not see the calendar event there. It keeps it private. It's up to you. And I might want to consider that my first 250 participants can show their camera so people in the meeting can see who they are, or they could disable their camera. Same thing with the microphone and same thing with the chat. Just really depends on what the host has decided to give these people who join. If there are going to be more than 250 participants in this meeting, anyone after 250 would not have the ability to show their camera, turn on their mic, chat, really actively engage in the meeting. They instead become more of a viewer. They see everybody else, they see the chat, they see the Meet. It's almost like a video recording of what we've shared with many of our students this year when we teach. So again, after 250, people would be able to watch but not actively engage. So how do we go about initiating that? We're going to go ahead and go up here, and you're going to see that there is a drop-down arrow. And when I click on that, I am looking for this right here. I want to add a live stream event. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to add the live stream. Now, when I do that, the live stream has a different link. And so I'm going to just copy this right here. Notice that it is underneath live stream. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. All right. Now, if I just scroll down here and I paste this, you're going to notice, and I'm just going to write here, live stream link. This looks very different than our Meet link here, right? So this is our regular Meet link. This is our live stream link right here. So note that this is very different. Now, if I was to make a new tab and I was to paste this, it's saying, hey, waiting for this to start. And again, when I click on this link, I would be able to see it and view, all right? But it hasn't started yet. All right, now what I'm going to do is I am going to just look at one other setting here. I just want you to see this. There is a cog here that is a familiar icon for settings. The host, which means the person who created this event, has to decide whether they want quick access on or off. So I would keep this quick access on. You do not want to have to approve every single solitary person that is there. However, if you wanted to do this, you could. But again, for some kind of large grouping with not specific people invited, I would suggest keeping quick access turned on. Save that. All right, so I have my Meet. I have the link to the Meet here, and I have my live stream link. Again, add any other important people who might want to help you administer this meeting. I'm going to go ahead and save this. All right. Now on my calendar it says live stream meeting, but because I said private, if somebody else was to go to my calendar, it would not show that. So they could not access the link unless I had sent it to you. And this is a privacy issue, so we don't want anybody to just randomly go to your site and click on it if we don't want them to be in the meeting. So in this video, I'm going to show you actually what it looks like when somebody joins this. So here's my live stream. I am going to copy this link right here. So I'm just going to copy. This would be an active participant. I've copied it, and now I have a student account here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this. And again, if this was a staff, they would just click on it and say, hey, you want to join? And so I'm going to say allow. What about the live link? So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to take a look at this and I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to copy this. When I go here and I put in the link, and I'm already here, you can see it's waiting for this to begin. Please stand by. So I'm going back here, and now as a staff member, I'm going to go ahead and join this meet with my Google account. I'm going to go ahead and join. I am the owner, so I'm going to allow, and I'm going to join my meeting. So I'm in here right now. It says the organizer scheduled this meeting to be streamed. So if I want to start streaming for people to come and just watch view only, I want to go ahead and start that. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. Let me just close this option off and I can start. Now, I want you to know that as a facilitator of this meeting, you can make sure people don't come right away if you don't want to. And so I can do that by going to some of the settings. And you're going to notice in the new meet down here, it says controls. So if I want to turn that off right away, I can do that. I can let a couple of my other facilitators join, and then when I'm ready to start, I can start. And I can decide what other options I want. I'm going to go ahead and just turn that on right now. I'm going to X that out. Also, just note that anybody who joins right now would be able to, if they're using the Meet link, they'd be able to share all those other things that we've set up. Now, if I go over to the Meet Stream link right here, you can see there's a little bit of a delay there. I'm going to close that for now. But know that people would be able to watch your Meet view only, okay? One thing that's really important is when you're done and you're managing all the the comments and what have you, when you want to stop the live stream, you're going to go here and you're going to see this, stop streaming. So I'm going to go ahead, actually I'm not going to press that yet, but that's how I would stop that meeting, okay? Now I'm going to turn this off and turn this off for a second because you don't need to see my face. I'm going to make a new tab. I'm going to paste the live stream in so you can see what this looks like. Go ahead. Actually, I'm not going to press that yet, but that's how I would stop that. So I'm going to pause it, but you can see that the viewer does not have any of those options to comment or turn on the microphone. It's very much just watching the meet, okay, the live stream. Okay, when I'm all done, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to now stop the stream, and it's saying, okay, stop. Let's stop that stream. It's done. Now when I go to the Meet stream here, a couple seconds, now it's playing live right now, but it's going to then, stop because it said, hey, this is stop, basically. But that's really all there is to it. When you're all done, of course, you want to hang up. And just remember, you can still have the option of recording this as well, but you're going to have the live broadcast, and that's going to be saved, and it's going to be sent to you, I believe, in your drive. So there you go. So that's just a quick overview of how to use this. I'm going to go ahead and hang up, and I'm going to end the call because I don't want anybody else hanging out there, and it is now closed for everybody. As always, you can contact me, Amy Gertenrich-Dwyer, Carolyn Kirschman, or Kristen Montagano, and we'd be happy to help you.